What is a woman?
What is a woman is whatever you want to be.
So anyone can be a woman?
Yeah.
So do you get a period?
Yeah, actually, yeah. So, no.
Wow. Can you give birth?
No.
So a woman can be whatever you want it to be.
Hormones by themselves, you can actively change. By taking HRT, you can also stop taking the T suppressor.
But people are more than hormones. You have men with low testosterone, those are called white dudes for Harris. If I wear a disguise or a costume, do I become that thing? For example, if I dress with a sombrero and start talking with a Mexican accent, do I then become that culture?
No, because that's different race.
How is it different? Because you're saying that if you dress a certain way and you present a certain way, you can be as you think you are. Why can't I also just choose what culture I am?
Because you are born within a culture, you are born with...
But you were born as a man.
All right.
Y'all want to know what's the messed up part of all this? We actually let these fools run around and believe this delusion. If a man can be a woman, then by your logic, a white man can be black. A 6-year-old can be an adult. Illegal drugs can be Skittles. See how dumb this sounds?
So my body count is 500, and it got me thinking, what is the average person's? Like,
I'd be right up there with you, girl, except my dad kept saying this stupid phrase throughout my childhood. It was so redundant. What was it? Oh, I love you.
What's your name?
Stacia!
We're gonna look for your ideal man, okay? We're gonna see if he exists. What age do you want your guy to be?
21 above.
And what's the max?
25.
Can they be married or not?
No!
What if it's your ideal man and
I mean,
he's taken?
if we're so in love, he could be so married.
What race would they have to be? White, black, or Asian?
Wait, I want my little blonde babies.
Minimum height.
5'11".
Can they be obese?
No. If you're obese in America, you gotta get a grip.
Minimum income.
Minimum income, I would say 150K an hour. I mean, not an hour, a year. Because I don't want to work, I want to be...
A stay-at-home mom?
Yes. I need to clean, I need to cook, I need to take my kids to school. That's a whole job.
The probability of finding that man is 0.077%. Less than 0.1% of...
Crazy.
Less than 0.1.
That is crazy. No. You're lying.
No, I swear.
And there it is. Women say they want to be equal, they want to be boss babes, but they want a man who is 0.1%. Yet these hoes will fuck the local drug dealer. Make that make sense?
If the car was actually been driven throughout those 200,000 miles and it does not have any like track record, like, and was actually checked properly this entire time throughout all the years, then it has the reliability points to it because it has not broken.
Are you smoking methadone right now?
No.
Okay, this makes zero sense. I'm gonna
if you say
I'm
so.
going to reiterate back to what you just said. Your argument here is, well, the one with 300,000 miles has been proven to have driven. Yeah, so what? The likelihood of the one with 0 miles being able to get a lot more life out of that car, it's like 1,000% better, right? It's like 1,000% better.
Okay.
Everybody wants the classic car with 0 miles because they want to be the first person to put the very first mile on the car. You know why they want to do that? Just for the hell of it. They want to be like, I did it. I put the first mile on this motherfucker. Nobody else put a mile on this car except this guy.
Major facts. This is how men think. We want a car, or in this case, a woman, that hasn't been ran through, that hasn't had their box pummeled to oblivion. Imagine this. Say you want a burger from your local spot. You pull up to the register to order a burger, and the guy who made the burger chewed it up, spit it out, gave it to another coworker, and they did the same thing. This goes on for about 20 different coworkers. Do you still want that burger once they finally spit it back up, wrap it in plastic, and give it to you?
Were you ever in love with someone?
Before, yeah.
Really? Who was that?
My ex.
What's his name?
Ollie.
I can treat you better than Ollie.
Okay.
But at least, maybe not with money and fashion, but I can make you laugh and I could...
Yeah, anything outdoorsy like today, that is so much more important.
I
went fishing yesterday.
Did you catch anything?
Only a few little ones.
I went fishing today, actually.
Did you catch anything?
Caught a beautiful woman.
That's nice.
Yeah, that brother's starving.
Yes, sir, brother.
Bro, what the hell do you think you were doing? Save the trees. Hell, save the turtles. But for the love of God, stop trying to save these hoes. Men need to understand that the women today don't want that lovey-dovey romance bullshit that they watch. They want to be turned out and ran through. It's sad, but it's true. The problem with men today is that they were raised to treat women higher than they view themselves. Men need to understand that they have to accept women as they are, not how we would like them to be.
So would you say a lot of girls hate you because they feel like you can sleep with their man?
Yeah, I mean, I probably have slept with that man.
That is mad, bruv. Would you do it just for the fuckery that if a girl didn't like you, would you sleep with a man just to with her?
Yeah.
Big man ting.
He's flirting with me.
Hell no.
I'd love to get really under his skin and piss her off. The women are just haters. Jealous, they're not me.
This ting hates women, bruv.
And then I'd send a boyfriend back, like, and I want him to shower. I'm like, I want you going back smelling of me. I want your girlfriend to taste me.
Tapped, bruv. You want to mentally, like, traumatize them.
Oh yeah, happily.
It's given mental health, bruv.
This is a good date. The one thing I do love doing recently is when I get hate from women. A lot of it I dismiss. Sometimes when they've got a profile picture of like their husband or their son, I think, I want to f your son and husband. Like, you are now on my hit
What if their
list.
son's like 10 though? Like,
well, obviously I'll wait till they're 18.
noncy behavior.
18's legal. I don't know what his problem is.
She's a nonce, bruv. So how many 18-year-olds have you slept with?
Oh my gosh. I'd probably say like half of my count is from 18-year-olds.
Do you prefer that?
Them. It depends. Like, I love taking their virginities. I love taking people's virginity. It's my thing.
That is weird, bruv.
Get the rocks. Yeah. Abdul?
Yeah, get the rocks.
Get the rocks.
I think it's probably one of the...
Let your girlfriend have male friends.
No, absolutely not. It's not real.
What is, okay, in what group setting, if they're friends, that's
There's
fine.
no need. There's no need. She doesn't have enough girlfriends. You can't make enough friends
I don't know.
on her own.
Yeah, like the only way that she has guy friends are like friends that are like they're like my friends that they see and they're interacting with them because like we're together.
Got it.
In those settings.
Interesting.
You think like be like, yeah, she's gonna be like, I'm gonna go hang out with this guy. He's my friend. Like, what the f are you talking about?
I'm going out to dinner
That's not
with
real.
Joe. Like, he's in town.
Well,
so.
dinner's a little intimate. Yeah.
Any I don't give a fuck. Go to the park. Go. None of that is all that's
I
intimate.
would say one-on-one's a little intimate. But like, what if it was a group setting or something?
So then
with the
that
homies?
dude's taking my chick out on a date with his boys. Like,
Yeah.
that's
But
like what I do
you
for
shouldn't,
her.
You
Like,
shouldn't
come
feel,
over, baby. Me and my friends are hanging out.
You shouldn't feel threatened though.
Oh, look, she's trying to pull the insecurity card. That's crazy.
She does this
not
all the time.
insecurity. Just, you shouldn't feel threatened.
Let me ask y'all this. What could a male friend give to a woman that her female friends can't? Exactly. Dick. Women will play this dumb game to try to gaslight men into doing what they want. I'll let you women in on a secret. Men are only your friends so they can try to fuck. That's it. They don't care about your bullshit that you got going on in life. They don't care about this and that. They are only there to wait for a chance to strike. That's all.
When a man tells me he's gonna pull out, I'm immediately offended because what do you think, I'm not good enough for your load? Do you think I'm ugly? You don't want kids?
Wrong! We need the will of God. We need Allah. Listen, I'm ready for the asteroid. I've had enough.
In 2020, a Chinese woman went on a blind date and decided to bring 23 of her relatives to test the man's generosity. Mr. Lu's mother was worried about her son being single. She arranged a romantic dinner for two for him and his potential love interest. It wasn't until Mr. Lu arrived at the restaurant that he realized that the two-person candlelit dinner was instead a banquet for 25. Before the date, Mr. Lu had told the woman that he'd pay for the meal, assuming that only the two of them would be dining. The woman wanted to test Mr. Lu's generosity by having him foot the bill for her whole family before committing to a relationship. The meal went ahead and the bill ended up at just under $3,000. Mr. Lu ended up escaping the restaurant without telling the woman or her relatives. They eventually agreed that he'd pay part of the meal, but the woman's relatives would need to pay for their own share.
Bro, that's just wild. Imagine going on a date just to have a woman's whole family tree show up. Plus, it sounds like this man was a 40-year-old virgin. This is probably his first date ever, and this is how it turned out? Damn. Homie's first date possibly, and the outcome is a woman trying to shit on him, or in her words, test his generosity. Bullshit. Guys, I'm done for today. I gotta lay down after that one, but I'll see y'all in the next one. Take care, guys.
A woman will go to a job interview for a job of her dreams and dress up, come prepared with a resume, wear a suit, dress modestly because she knows the job is contingent upon how she dresses and how she presents herself. Then that same bitch will go home to her boyfriend, dress like a hoe, try to go to the club. Boyfriend says, hey, why are you dressed like that? She'll look at him and say, shut up, Tom. I do what I want. The patriarchy can't control me. And walks out the fucking house and will openly disrespect her fucking man. She will go ahead and put more power and importance on dressing for a job for someone that doesn't give a fuck about her over her own man.